The concept of the Jesus bloodline is a fascinating blend of history, mythology, and speculative fiction. Rooted in the suggestion that Jesus of Nazareth may have had descendants, this theory has captivated imaginations for centuries, especially in modern popular culture. While lacking substantial historical evidence, the idea offers a lens through which to explore theological interpretations, human curiosity, and the boundaries between faith and fiction. Historical foundations. The canonical Gospels in the New Testament make no mention of Jesus having a wife or children. Early Christian writings focus on his divine mission, teachings, crucifixion, and resurrection. However, some non-canonical texts and apocryphal works, such as the Gnostic Gospels, have fueled speculation about Jesus' personal life. The Gospel of Philip, for instance, refers to Mary Magdalene as a close companion of Jesus, suggesting a relationship that some interpret as romantic. This ambiguity has led to a range of theories, particularly surrounding Mary Magdalene, who is often depicted in speculative narratives as Jesus' wife. Advocates of the Jesus bloodline theory argue that she and Jesus had children who continued the bloodline, possibly into modern times. However, no reliable historical documents or archaeological evidence support these claims. Modern popular culture. The Jesus bloodline theory gained widespread attention with the publication of books like Holy Blood, Holy Grail, 1982, by Michael Begant, Richard Lee, and Henry Lincoln, and later The Da Vinci Code, 2003, by Dan Brown. These works weave historical conjecture, pseudo-history, and fiction into compelling narratives. They often propose that Jesus' descendants intermarried with European royal families, forming the Merovingian dynasty and creating a secret legacy protected by organizations such as the Priory of Sion. While these ideas have no basis in verified history, they resonate with readers because they challenge traditional power structures and offer a reinterpretation of Christian history. The popularity of these works demonstrates a widespread appetite for alternative narratives that blend spirituality, history, and mystery. Theological implications. From a theological perspective, the idea of Jesus having descendants poses challenges to traditional Christian doctrines. Jesus is understood in Christianity as the Son of God, whose mission was primarily spiritual rather than earthly. A bloodline would emphasize his human nature, potentially detracting from his divinity and the universal nature of his teachings. Moreover, the suggestion of a hidden lineage tied to earthly power runs counter to the egalitarian message of the gospel. Jesus' ministry emphasized spiritual rebirth in the kingdom of God, transcending worldly hierarchies and genealogies. Scholarly critique. Historians and theologians widely reject the Jesus bloodline theory as speculative and unfounded. Most of the evidence cited in support of the theory relies on misinterpretations of historical texts, forgeries, and imaginative leaps. The Priory of Sion, for example, has been exposed as a modern hoax rather than an ancient secret society. Academic critiques emphasize the need for rigorous historical methodology when examining claims about Jesus' life. They point out that no credible primary sources from the time of Jesus or shortly thereafter provide evidence of a bloodline. Cultural significance. Despite its lack of historical grounding, the Jesus bloodline theory holds cultural significance. It reflects humanity's enduring fascination with mysteries, secret histories, and the idea of divine figures as both human and transcendent. It also highlights the intersection of faith and storytelling, where the boundaries between history and myth often blur. The theory can also be seen as a metaphor for spiritual lineage. In a broader sense, all Christians are considered part of Jesus' spiritual family, transcending biological connections. This symbolic interpretation resonates with the inclusive and transformative nature of his teachings. Conclusion. The Jesus bloodline remains a provocative and controversial topic that straddles the realms of history, theology, and fiction. While there is no historical evidence to support the claim that Jesus had descendants, the enduring popularity of this idea underscores the power of narrative to shape human imagination and belief. Whether viewed as a historical possibility or a fictional construct, the theory invites reflection on the complexities of faith, the allure of mystery, and the universal quest for meaning.